Hey, what's good, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whenever you're watching this, I just want to tell you guys to be your brand every day. Be the best version of you every day. No matter if you wake up kind of sour or whatever. Be your best brand every day. I woke up today. I got some bad news. Pertaining towards my brand, my clothing line and stuff like that. People trying to take my imageries and stuff like that, trying to use it for their own benefits. That's at a higher platform than me. Right now I'm going over with my manager how to progressively move forward with it. But it just sucks to suck. It just sucks to suck. But I'm not sitting here sad. I motivate people. So who are you motivating today? I was just thinking, and I was just saying, no pain is worse than realizing the one that you are in love with was sent to teach you a lesson. I don't know if this can deal with you now or deal with you later, but it's no worse pain in the world than realizing the person that you are in love with was sent to teach you a lesson. Like, understand this. Like, you're sitting here fighting, pushing, praying to God, asking him, why is it not working? I'm putting so much energy into this. I'm putting so much work into it, and they were only sent for you to be a lesson. They were only sent for you to take something from that, grow from it, and move on from it. Now, I know you're probably asking, well, if I fall in love with a lesson, how do I move on from it? I don't know. The biggest thing is that it comes down to you. What do you think about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel you deserve to be treated? How do you feel you deserve to be, to be wanted? If everything was good, everything was sweet, everything was peaches and cream, then there wouldn't be a lesson, it would be it. So the things that you're going through, that you're trying to fight and trying to not understand those red flags and things of that nature, you're putting yourself through these predicaments. I was saying one day, the other day, to my mom, we was having a nice conversation. We probably had like 2 to 3 conversations within that day, about 2 hours each. And I was saying that, we kind of bring on these heartaches, these things of our own, because we don't pay attention to the red flags. And I was saying, we blame God, or we say God, put us through this and God put us through it. Necessarily, I don't feel like he put us through it. If God tells us, don't deal with a situation or let go of a situation, and we decide to stay, the ramifications from that situation is just all on us. We can't place that on big homie and be like, you're putting me through this. No, I'm not putting you through this. I gave you the heads up. I gave you everything to do, but you still decided to stick with it. So now everything that you're dealing from this is on your own doing. Yes, I could come save you, but you would never learn if I come save you. You need to go through what you're going through to understand why to never go across this path again. Whew. Seriously, like, we have to understand that it's like, we all want love. We all want these things. And like I said, you guys know I'm not about that love talk. I'm not about that all the emotion stuff. Stay out your feelings, get a bag, get to the money. All that love stuff will be there. It happens when it happens. But I feel like everything is a trickle-down effect. I feel like everything has a cause and action to it. You have to ask yourself, is all of these situations that you're trying to stay in and that you're being accustomed to, that you're dealing with, is, what does it say about you? When I was staying in bad situations and broken situations, I convinced myself that it was saying that I was tough. That I'm a dime a dozen. I could fight for somebody, even when it tells me to leave. Because I want you to see that I'm really different. I'm really about it. And I was just hurting myself. You know what I mean? It's such a difficult task to look at the person that you really care for and that you really want to be with, and to realize that they're not for you. You have to understand the lesson that they taught you, the lesson that they're teaching you, for you to be able to move forward. You have to understand your priorities and who you are as a person, and who you need to be, and who you want to be. If you have little ones, if you have family members that's looking up to you, you don't have time to be in a situation where you're breaking down and losing yourself. Right now, this time in your life that you're watching this is prime time. I don't care how old you are, this is prime time. The fact that you're looking at this message, the fact that you're listening to this message, somebody is dependent on you, and it matters. It matters. So it's like, what are you going to do to get up and get it done? Being in love with somebody that was supposed to, be a lesson is a funny one. You know how many lessons I learned? You know how many lessons I've been through? And I still didn't learn my lesson, when I was going through those things, but my skin got tougher. My exterior just wasn't as elastic as it would have been. Now I can I could take a hit and keep pushing. Before I would have took a hit and it would have knocked me down. But too many people was relying on me. Too many people are counting on me. Too many people believe in me. And too many people hating. You know, that's just the actuality of it. It's what are you gonna do to make your life better, to make your life more of what it needs to be. You know, loving the person that's the wrong person. It's like, how do you know? It's just certain feelings you get. If you could look at a person in the face and be like, at this point in your life, they're not somebody that you could spend the rest of your life with. You're with the wrong person. Get out of the situation. It ain't no, let me see if they can become this person. Let me see if they will be. Bro, sis, leave. Leave. You matter more than anything. Rather than trying to love this one and trying to figure out this one and trying to be with this one, focus on you and who you are as a person. So many people nowadays don't understand how important mental health is. It is like drastic. So many people are dealing with so much turmoil, so much inner demons, so much things that they don't speak on because they don't feel comfortable to speak on it. And I'm telling you, you have to speak on it with yourself to understand who you are. When you understand who you are, you understand what you need and what you want to be loved by. Then you won't settle for anything. There's no purpose of you buying a Camaro when you got a family of 5. Because you don't understand your purpose in life, you would just get a Camaro like, oh, this is nice, this is fire. But you have a family of 5, you need a caravan. You need a soccer mom car to understand how to live a comfortable life and be there for everyone. It's about growing and about being better collectively, not sticking to the same person that you are. You're an onion. Shed those layers. You know, just because, you know, you have a layer on top, you're like, you know, I'm used to this layer. Okay. But for you to grow, you have to grow completely. Not halfway. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know, there was a time in my life where, like, you know, I was dipping and dabbing with God. Like, I was 1 foot in, I was 1 foot out. I was out here talking crazy, cursing and all that. But then I'm like, you know, God this, God that. And I felt like, you know, I was trying, but I could have tried harder. You know, now looking at it, I can say that God has affected my life in one of the most powerful ways because I can tell that my attitude has changed drastically. My involvement, my impact has changed drastically. I'm very more cautious about what I say, what I speak on, and the things that I touch on. You know, and I'm touching on this subject because I can say, like, you know, dealing with a person that you actually feel like you have loved or you are in love with or whatever, and realizing that they're a lesson makes you recall everything that you've been through with that person. It makes you wonder, like, damn, I spent so much time with this person, and this was the wrong person. Don't get discouraged. Don't knock yourself. If you could show the wrong person this much love, imagine when you meet the right person. You hear me? So don't get down on yourself and be like, you know, oh my God, this is so crazy. I wasted so much good time. No, you didn't. You had to go through these things to understand it. You had to understand who you were. And you don't even realize that you're understanding who you are. You just haven't sat down and really allowed yourself to assess the situation. You keep moving because you don't want to deal with things that you had to go through. You're afraid to ask yourself those questions of, why don't I love myself? Why don't I care for myself? Why do I settle for bad men and bad women? Why am I crying at night when nobody knows? Why do I have to put on this face for people to like me? Why do I wear makeup, you know, just to cover the insecurities that I have in my face because I don't want people to judge me because I don't look perfect? Yo, be beautiful. Be beautiful. Listen, I wake up in the morning and make these videos for you guys. No wash face, no brush teeth, you know, my red background with my headboard. I mean, everything is about presentation, but also it's about, you know, people being genuine. When I come on these videos, I feel like you guys know that I'm genuine and I'm not BSing you. You know, I could be here like, hey guys, come on. No, I'm coming on here giving you guys real topics, real things to talk about, real things that have manifested in my mind. You know, sometimes I wake up with dreams and I'm like, yo, I gotta make a video for you guys. This isn't for me, you know. The thing about this that I take away from this is that I know that I have a platform where I'm expressing it to all of you guys. You know, men, women, you have all ages and forms. You know, it's okay to not know where you're going, but you got to get up. You got to push. Don't let that lesson of the person that you were in love with just be that lesson. What are you going to do to use that? You got to use every situation that you're in, every situation that you've been in, and understand how much you are a blessing and who you are as a person. My name is Matt Thomas and I am. My name is Matt Thomas and I am this. My name is Matt Thomas, and I will be this. I will affect this. I will change this. I am great because. This is how you should talk to yourself every day. If you have children, this is how you should speak to your children. Speak life into them, because you know society is going to strip them and try to make them feel like that they are not important people. The devil is a liar. We do not live like that. We are better than that. And all of this comes from loving the wrong person. Attaching yourself to a lesson when it was supposed to just be something that you were supposed to hit and go right on from. What was your lesson telling you? Why did you decide to love that broken man or that broken woman? What's the consistency amongst the people that you have dated? Because you attract what you are, whether you want to believe it or not. So if you keep attracting no good men, baby girl, you don't think better of yourself. And men, if you keep attracting these bad women, stop pointing fingers at them and ask yourself, why do I keep attracting these females? Why can't I get me a corporate girl? Why can't I get me a lawyer? Why can't I get me a police lady? It's a big spectrum to this, man. We have to be okay with dealing with it. We have to be okay with talking about it. We have to be okay with understanding it. I can talk to you guys and talk your ears off all the time, but I need you guys to let me know what you're thinking. Please, if you guys have any insight, any thoughts towards what I'm talking about, let me know. I will give you feedback. I will talk to you. And if you have topics that you want me to touch on, let me know. I will touch on it. There's nothing that I won't speak on. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. If you guys are still in a situation where you're dating a lesson, get your ass out of there. It's time to go. Focus on you. Love yourself. Love yourself first. Stay out of feelings. Get your bag next. You keep feeling early, keep feeling often. Build this consistency. And the person that you love, the person that you're supposed to love, is just going to come along. Understand drastically. Is you're not going to find your husband or your wife. Listen, you're not going to find your husband or your wife yet. God is not going to bring you a husband or a wife if you're not a husband or wife. Don't let that go over your head. If you're not a husband and you are not a wife, God is not going to bring you a husband or a wife. So before you ask and try to get these things, make sure you're what you need. Copy? I hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you guys have a great one. I'm about to get up, go work out. I think I'm dropping this radio interview today also. I hope you guys stay tuned. If you guys didn't listen to it last night, I'm going to drop a bunch of highlights. It might be a little long, but please stay in tune. Please grasp what I'm saying. It's more where this came from. Please support me as a content creator by subscribing to my Patreon and funding me. It starts at $7 if you guys want to do it. And also, the clothing line. It's starting to get cold out. Make sure you get your sweatsuits. Make sure you get your shirts. Make sure you get whatever I got. Alright? We out here working. I hope you working. Stay beautiful, stay true. It's your boy Royalty. Over and out.